about a survey? Is that something that you take care of? Is that something that you manage alongside the buyer's attorney? Let's talk about that.
My personal opinion is that if you're paying millions of dollars for a piece of property, go the extra dime and buy a new survey, because you don't know if a street's been widened. You don't know if there's been a new access point. You're relying on an affidavit from a prior seller who's trying to sell this property. I'm not saying that anybody's going to have any kind of malfeasance in their heart, but they may have forgotten that they added an access point that might be important for you. Because they're looking at the survey. That's the survey. We'll use our old survey. If you're spending that kind of money on a purchase, please just go ahead and get a new survey so you have the most up-to-date information to make your decisions with. The surveyor would cover things that are located when he goes out to the property. He'll do a walk around. He may be able to tell you that there is tire tracks that go across your property that lead to the back 40 of somebody else's property. And now you've got somebody that's got some kind of prescriptive rights coming across your property, ingress and egress. Do you really want that? Do you want to look at that and get that addressed before you actually buy that piece of property? So the survey and the title commitment go hand in glove. It's an extra tool for the title company to use to outline what is actually on site. The surveyor is critical to our job because he actually is boots on the ground, walks the property, notes where fences lie, if there's any encroachments for sidewalks, porches, utility lines that may not appear on a survey just because the lines themselves traverse the property and the poles are located on either side. Like I said, points of ingress and egress for other properties that adjoin or are contiguous to your property. So the survey is critical. I just always recommend you bite the bullet. You pay for the survey when you're doing your purchase. Most people, if you're doing a refinance, pull out your old survey and use that one. But on a purchase, I would always suggest you get a new survey.
Now, Salvador asked, if the seller does a survey within 6 months, do you recommend a buyer still obtain one?
Well, my personal opinion is
Still.
I would at least get it recertified to me as the buyer, because that seller paid for it and that's the seller's surveyor. So you want to make sure that you have that relationship with the surveyor too, so that the surveyor says, okay, I've got your back as well as the seller's back.